Cheers everyone, have a Merry Christmas and a very good New Year, and I'll see you in the New Year. That's a good one, I like it. Right, I'm out. That one, so yeah, maybe next time we'll have a look at the double Belgian, porter. Was it a porter? What was it? I can't remember what it was now. That one, the one that was on the other video.
I remember. Time for a Christmas bonus.
What is it?
It's a 1-year membership in the Jelly of the Month Club.
Oh, good.
Clark, it's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another brewing video. It is a bonus video, but unfortunately it's not a monthly subscription to the Jelly of the Month Club. Although that would be nice, I'm sure. It's a bonus video. I didn't know I was going to do this, but it was a bit of a last minute thing. As you know, I wanted to brew it was a choice between the orange and cinnamon root beer or the Belgian Dubble, both by Mangrove Jacks. But I ended up going with the orange and cinnamon, which has been absolutely lovely, by the way. I've really, really enjoyed it. And those of you who watched the video and you commented on that video, thank you ever so much. Actually, there's a couple of things I want to respond with. Okay, we have Ian. Ian, thanks for watching and thanks for messaging about it. Ian said when I poured the first beer, I was complaining that there wasn't much gas and there wasn't much oomph in it. Ian basically, I think Ian has the same machine as I do. Ian's basically said to turn up the CO2 level as you're pouring the beer, because then you get a better head off it. He's absolutely right. What I've been doing, or what I tend to do, is I turn the CO2 up, fill the keg up with gas, turn it off, and then I pour, so I don't leave the gas running. And normally when I've carbonated is that word again, carbonation? When I carbonate the keg properly, there's never normally an issue because it normally runs off the bit of pressure you've already built up. But yeah, absolutely spot on. What I did do for the last few beers is I've left it running as I've been pouring, and much better. Although, I will say, when I did that very first pour in the last video, I literally brought that keg up from the garage at that moment. I put it straight into the machine and did a pour. It was proper cold, and I don't know how you guys are wherever you live, but certainly in South Wales where I live at the moment, it is extremely, extremely I think it might even be colder than that. So it was really cold on there, so maybe that could have affected the pour. It could have killed some of the gas in it. I'm not sure, I don't know. Interestingly though, I got another keg of that beer up with the orange and cinnamon up. I left it at room temperature for a day before putting it in the machine, and cooling it, and completely different. The first pour was as per normal, nice and foamy and full of those lovely gases that we all like. So, but yeah, thanks Ian. I'll be doing that from now on anyway. The other comment we had was from Andy. Andy, thanks you for watching as well. Andy says he can't beat the big hops, the big hop beers like IPAs. Andy, I think you're in for a treat, mate. So let's get on with it. So yes, Belgian Dubble. I did it. I thought, why not? It's not even Christmas yet. Let's get another beer in quick.
Merry Christmas!
So it's a bonus video for everyone, including myself. So I purchased a festival beer kit this time, not a Mangrove Jacks. I come away from Mangrove Jacks just for this time. And I've gone with a festival beer kit. I've done loads of reviews on this. I haven't done loads of reviews on it. I've read loads of reviews on this, and they seem really, really good. Yeah, it's a premium beer kit. It cost me, I think, £26. With shipping, about £32.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
I got it from Brew to Bottle. I get all my beer kits from either Brew to Bottle or the brewing. If one of those companies haven't got the beer I want, the other one always will. So they're both really, really good. I've never had any problems with any shipping from, any problems with delivery from either of those companies. They've both been spot on. I'm not sponsored by either of them, unfortunately. Would be nice so. But this particular kit I got from Brew to Bottle. I ordered it Monday, it arrived Thursday, so really, really good delivery time. And yeah, let's get into it, I think. Ooh. Jesus. I don't know if you can see that. 7.2% ABV. Yeah, that's going to warm your cheeks. And really in this when I don't, to be fair, because it's freezing. Right, let's have a look at what it's all about then, shall we? So, it is. There's a couple more beers on the side that you can choose from. So on the box, so it is a rich chocolate with a fluffy tan head. So it's an off-white head with a nice chocolatey coloured beer. Aroma, we're looking at a wonderful mixture of fruitcake, plums and cloves. Whoa. That's festive. That is 100% festive. And hop additions, we've got hops for this one, Andy. Goldings. So you've got Golden's hops. Never used Golden, so I don't know what it's all about. So we'll have a look. So let's get into the kit, see what you get with it. Oof. Very well packed up, this. Whoa, there we go. Oh, there we go. So you've got one. So you've got 2 packs of liquid malt extract. God, that's bloody freezing. Let's roll those up. 2 packs of liquid malt extract. Put them down here for a minute. What else do we have? We have 500 grams of dextrose. 20 grams of Belgian brewing yeast. Yeah, here we go. 20 grams of Belgian Dubble hops. Oh, there we go. And some priming sugar. That's fantastic. So you literally got everything that you need to brew this beer. You've got the sugars, you've got the hops, you've got the yeast, and you've got the extract. That's fabulous. That's absolutely fantastic. So it just goes to show a premium kit such as this. You get everything you need in it, so there's no need to buy anything additional. You don't need any extra hops, you don't need any extra sugars. It's all there for you. I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll put that in last because I don't want to, because we're going to use those first, because no doubt we'll have to chuck these in a sink of water, warm them up. So yeah, the extract and everything else. Got the instructions. So we'll have a quick look at the instructions. Usual thing really, make sure your brewing equipment is cleaned and sanitised. So we always do that anyway, because anything that touches the beer needs to be clean. Warm up the standard extract pouches in some warm water for up to 5 to 10 minutes to soften it. Probably give it a bit longer given how cold it is. And then pour them into the fermenter, add the sugar and then top up to 18 litres. So this is a Belgian one, so there's 18 litres. Check the liquid temperatures down below 25 degrees, then add the beer yeast. Stir gently. I don't tend to stir the yeast, I just tend to leave it settle on the top and do its own thing, because I find if you stir it, it just sticks to the side of the keg, the side of the fermenter, and you could lose your yeast, so I just let it do its thing. Fit an airlock to the fermenter and then let it do its thing. As you know, I use a Cupis fermenter, so there's no airlock on mine. And then put it somewhere decent and ensure fermenter is kept between 20 and 25 degrees. So that's quite standard for most beers really, given the temperature. We'll use the heat pad, so we keep that temperature up around 20 to 25. Yeah, that's not an issue at all. After 5 days, add the hop pellets, don't stir, just let the hops break up naturally. Yeah, they do that anyway. And then leave for another 5 days, and then go on to kegging and barreling, which is obviously in a keg. But what I'll do is I'll use the priming sugar in this to prime the kegs. So what's 18 litres, 32 pints. So I'll probably use 4 kegs. Yeah, I'll just dissolve the brewing sugar in a little bit of water, the priming sugar in a little bit of water, put them in each keg, and happy days, let that do its thing then. And I'll leave in the room temperature for around 10 to 14 days before I put them in the garage. Yeah, so straightforward, absolutely straightforward. This kit, even though it's premium, it is so simple to do. Sometimes I watch some videos on people brewing extract kits, and they make it so complicated. You don't need tilt hydrometers and all that type of stuff. You just need your bucket, your paddle, hydrometer, an LCD thermometer on the side of the fermenter, and then whatever you're going to dispense your beer in, whether it be kegs, keg machine, or whether it's going to be a barrel, or whether it's going to be bottles. Bottles tend to be a little bit more fiddly because you've got to wash them all and there's a pain in the neck, hence why I always use barrels or kegs. But yeah, home brewing doesn't need to be overcomplicated. This is simple home brewing stuff. So yeah, let's get on with it. As normal, the fermenter is currently sat in the bathroom. It's cleaning, sterilising, sanitising, whatever you want to call it. So we'll pop these in some water and then we'll get brewing. As before, I'll just do the brewing, film little bits of it, and then I'll catch up with you once it's all in the fermenter and ready to go. Catch you in a bit. Okay, so it's really sunny now. Christ, you can tell it's bloody winter. The sun is so low. It's just everywhere I go there's bloody sunlight, like a vampire. Right, okay, so fermentation bin is ready to go. It's all sterilised, sanitised, etc. The spoon is inside. That's all done as well. The bags are just softening up, and we're going to start putting them in now. Here we go. Here comes pouch number 1. Oh, that smells really malty. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's rich. That is lovely. Okay. Here's one. Random cat. And here's pouch number 2. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay. Oh, that smells amazing. Okay, so we're going to put that back on. We're going to rinse these out now. Okay, here we go. Always be careful when you're dealing with these bags in boiling water because you could burn yourselves. There's a nice mess on the floor. Well, you're not a real home brewer, guys, unless you leave a mess on the floor, which you have to get told off for. So, tick. Steamy! Last one. So I think we've got all the malt that we need now. All pretty clean. Right, step 2. Let's go. It's time for boiling water. Just worth mentioning, guys. If you're worried about anything sort of infecting your beer, you put in boiling water in, so the boiling water itself will kill any bacteria. Okay. That's how warm we are, guys. It's really proper steamy. Made a bit of a mistake. I normally like to put the sugar in first because then I don't get sugar clumping to the side of the sugar bag. But there we go. We are where we are. Okay, here we go. In with the dextrose. Oh, it smells absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Malty, strong. Come on, don't be afraid. Out you come. There we go. I'm not too worried about the lid being off in a minute because, like I said, it's boiling hot water. So the boiling water is going to take care of any infections. Now we're going to give it a good stir, get all that sugar dissolved, get all that malty goodness dissolved as well. Look at that. Oh, that's dark. That is dark. It looks like a nice... Oh, it looks like a stout. It looks like really, really mahogany, really dark in colour. You've already got a tanned head with the froth I'm making with the mixing. That's already dissolved. That's lush. That is really nice. See if I can bring you in. Apologies for the jerky camera angles, but look at that. I wish this was like smeller YouTube where you could smell what I got here. It's just phenomenal. It's just all the smells that you put in with like winter and autumn. That is just immense. That is just immense. Okay, that's done. That's all mixed in. As you can see, the spoon is coming up clean. It's a customised paddle, guys. I just got a drill and drilled it. Helps the water pass through better. Just helps irrigate the water a bit better. Right, I'm going to top this up to 18 litres now of cold water, and then we're going to give it a good stir, and then we just need to wait for the temperature to drop. So catch you back now. Again, pouring water from a height just helps put air into the beer. There we go. Okay, whilst we're waiting for the temperature to come down, we're just going to take a trial reading straight away. So we'll let that in there just like that. There we go. And then we can get our stars in gravity from that then, which we'll do now. There's no foaminess in there, which is good, so we'll just leave him settle a bit. What's handy about this little sheet of the instructions they give you is that they gave you a little table look, so you can see when you started it and what your gravity was, when you've hopped it, and then what day you're going to do all that barreling nonsense. So yeah, it's not bad. Right, so let's have a look what the gravity is. So the gravity at the moment is... Probably won't see it on there. I'll take a picture for you. it looks like it's 1.60. Yeah. So we record this on our sheet. Starting gravity is 1.060. So we want that to drop quite a bit before we do anything with it. Our temperature at the moment, you probably can't see on there because my phone's rubbish. It's 28 degrees, so we need to wait a good little bit of time for it to come down. But with the temperatures we got today, that shouldn't take too long at all. Take my hats off. We're all done for now. So that's how quick and easy it is. Literally that easy. Spoon, hydrometer, fermenter, and then obviously an abundance of water. The only thing that's really, really important about all this, and I've said it before, and many people have said it before me, is just how clean everything needs to be. Everything was sterilised and sanitised. In between doing anything, I've got antibacterial hand stuff that I use, but obviously you don't see that. I'm just doing the filmy bits. But it's all done. So we've put the malt extract in. We put the brewing sugar in, and we've topped it up to 18 litres, and then we've taken a starting gravity reading, which was 1.060. This needs to come down to 1.006. So that's it. It's at 25 degrees at the moment. No, sorry, it was at 28 degrees at the moment. So we needed to drop down to between 25 and 20. So as soon as it does that, I'll come back and we'll add the yeast, and then we'll leave it. I'll probably give you an update in a couple of days with how the yeast is performing, and then when we get to day 5, we will add the Goldens, the hops. And that's it. So I'll catch up with you in a couple of days. No, I won't. I'll catch up with you when we put the yeast in. Sweet a bit. Okay, guys, I don't know if you can see me. Probably can't. Whatever. It's only been about 2.5 hours, I think, and it's gone from 28 degrees down to 24. So yeah, we're good. So we're ready to pitch our yeast. Let's get on with it. Just move this and shot a bit. Oh, have you got it there? Let's have a look, Ski. Yeah. You're in. Right. Oh. It's just nice to feel a bit of warmth coming off that, to be honest. Okay, let's have a look. So, as I said, the instruction says to give it a sprinkle. Sorry, not to give it a sprinkle, to give it a stir. I'm not going to give it a stir because, I just let it do its thing on its own. Because if don't mess yourself. Yeah, I don't like to give it a stir just because I just don't. I prefer to let it just naturally filter into the beer. So here we go. So all you're going to do is we're just going to sprinkle that all over the surface of the beer, all over the surface. I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. But yeah, just going to shake that all over. Make sure it's nicely dispersed. And then the heat pad's on. And then hopefully by tomorrow we should start seeing some yeast action in there. There's loads of yeast left in there. It's all stuck to the sides. So give it a good tap, make sure you get it all out. This way it starts to smell like you're making bread. There we go, that's all of it. Where are you two? So there we go, there's your yeast pitched all over the top. So we're not going to stir it, let it just naturally dissolve into it, because otherwise if you stir this now, the yeast is just going to stick to the sides of the fermenter, and you're going to not have that much going into the actual wort. So we'll leave it as it is. That is pretty much it for now. So we're going to refit the lid like that. like that, talk about yourselves. And we'll just put, oh no, we don't need to use these. We don't need to use those because we haven't put a Crowson on. Yeah, because we're only brewing 18 litres and not the normal 23 litres, we're not fitting the Crowson collar on. We're just leaving it as it is. So yeah, we don't need Crowson clips or anything. So the idea is, so the idea is now, this is a loose fitting lid, but as this starts to ferment, pressure will build up inside you with all the gases that's given off by the fermenting yeast, and basically you'll have positive pressure inside which will push air out of the gaps here, so no air can go inside. So yeah, we're solid. That's it for now. Yeah, that's it. We'll chuck on the heat pad. We'll keep monitoring the temperature to make sure it doesn't get too cold, and I'll come back to you in 5 days when we put the hops in, the hop additions. So see you then. Okay, it's been 5 days. It's been a very, very, very cold 5 days, and it's time to hop the beer. So what we'll do first is we'll get a gravity reading just to see where it is, and then we'll pop it back down and we'll put the hops in. I don't know what it's like where you are. Well, I know what it's like where you are. It's absolutely bloody freezing everywhere. I don't think it's got above a degree the whole last 5 days. The issues with that being, if the beer gets too cold, the yeast will just go to sleep and won't ferment. Certainly in the room where it's being brewed at the moment, it's been extremely cold, but I've had the heat pad on it and I've managed to keep it around. I can't set the temperature on it, so it's just a constant temperature, but I managed to keep it at around 19 to 20 degrees. The instructions on the kit was it needs to be kept between 20 and 25. 18 to 20 is not too bad, it's not cold. All it means is rather than fermenting in 5 days or 10 days, it'll ferment in like 14 days. It'll just take a little bit longer to ferment, that's all. Whereas if it went too cold, then obviously the yeast would just fall asleep and it wouldn't ferment at all. So we'll see what the fermentation is like now when we do the gravity reading. But yeah, that's the only issues we've got. And then once we do that, we'll add our Belgian hops in. So we'll do a gravity reading then, and we'll see where we are. Okay, I've just done the gravity reading on it, and in 5 days it's gone from 1.060 to 1.014, and I've worked out on my ABV calculator, and already it's at 6.4% ABV. So, ooh. And the little bit I tasted in the trial jar was very, very nice as well. It's definitely got those flavours. It's another 5 days. This is going to be phenomenal. I just hope I don't ruin it in the kegs. Okay, so got our hops in. So we're just going to put these in. Remember what I said. Don't stir them in. Don't muck about with these. Don't muck about with them. Just chuck them in and let them naturally disperse within the beer. Let's get on with it. Okay, just give these a wipe over with some antiseptic wipes, and I've sanitised the scissors as well, just to get into the old hop packet. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, you can't beat the smell of hops. They are absolutely beautiful. One of God's greatest creations, hops. Let that run off. Just like that. And then here we go. Sprinkle them in. Just like that. Oh, I might just keep the pack and just keep smelling it now and again. Yeah, that's it. You can see there's our hops just on the top of there, on the beer, on the wort, and we're just going to leave it to naturally disperse without the need of stirring. So that's it. You've got to leave that for another 5 days. We'll take another gravity reading in 5 days, and then we'll keg it, chuck it in the mini kegs. So I'll catch you again in 5 days' time. Okay guys, welcome back. Well, it's the same video, I know, but it's 15 days later. Yes, it's been 15 days since we put the Goldings hops into our Belgian Dubble. Or is it Dubble? Double? Whatever. It's been a long time since we put the hops in. It's been that cold that the fermentation has just been hard to do. It's taken a while. But yeah, I measured it yesterday. I measured it the day before and the day before that, and we are stuck on 1.010. So that gives us a grand ABV of 6.5%. So it's not the 7.2 which the kit said it would be, but to be fair, that is only an approximation, because obviously different brewing conditions, you're going to have different temperatures, different conditions, so your ABV is always going to be a bit different. But 6.5%, that's close enough. That's going to do more than put a smile on my face or anyone else's face. That is, I'm happy with that. That's absolutely fine. So here we go. So Christmas is literally 2 days away. If not even that. We're the 23rd of December. Christmas Day is almost upon us. And I don't care what anyone says, Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Welcome to the party, pal!
So there's not much more to do now other than siphon the beer. So I've got 4 mini kegs upstairs. They are currently sterilising. So I'll go and grab them, rinse them out, and then get them primed, ready for our beer. So yes, it's time for the kegging. Okay, there's our kegs in, all ready to go. It's the same deal as always, guys. Nothing's different. There's the Belgian Dubble, and there's the keg. So what we're going to do is we are going to use the priming sugar. We're going to use this priming sugar. I'm going to put 3 teaspoons in each keg, and start filling them up. Okay, quick question for you all. When you do priming sugar, do you just put it in raw, or do you mix it with hot water? Because I've done both, and both seem to work okay, but just interested to see what your thoughts are. But hey ho, let's carry on. That's the kegs primed, so let's get the beer in. So leaving it in some water, just because it's all clean, my hands are sterilised. So there's the siphon. There's the siphon. A hot stop on there. Never used it before, but I'm just going to stop all the hops going in that we put in. I've never used it before, so let's just see how it goes. So just the bag's all sterilised as well. Everyone in the same packet as the siphon and the egg blend. Okay, so that's on there. So we're just going to lower this into the walls. Okay, we're in. Okay, so the throttle's open. I'll go down and do that now. So the throttle's open. Yeah, there's the throttle. It's in that keg there. Well, just go grab a torch and see. and you've got a torch, you can see what you're doing. And all we're going to do, so the throttle end's open, so literally all we're going to do now, sorry to move you around again, is we're literally going to lift that plunger up, and slowly back down. Once more, that should start our flow. No, start our flow. There we go, our flow has started. So let's fill them up. Keep checking on the flow level with the torch, and then when we get too full, then we can just use this throttle to shut it down. Okay, there we go. The last keg's done. Just going to grab the last bung. I say just a little bit of food grade grease around the bungs, because they can be a little bit of a nightmare to fit in. But once these little bungs are in, these kegs are sealed. So not bad. We've got 3 full ones and about a quarter, well half in this one. So yeah, happy with that. Not too bad at all. So we're just going to clean the tops off. You saw I probably had a bit of a spillage on that one. And yeah, not bad. Just to show you, that siphon has pretty much picked up all the beer. So yeah, well happy with that. So yeah, let's just get to cleaning up and then put these away to keep condition for a few weeks. Okay, brewers, there we go. So we've got 3.5 kegs full of Festival Belgian Dubble. It smells lovely in here. Okay guys, that's it. That's the last brew of 2022. We're all done. So like I said, the big day is almost upon us. So wish you and all your families, very Merry Christmas and all the best for the new year. Thank you for all your support this year. Those of you that watch the videos and comment on them, it is appreciated. And look forward to more brewing in 2023. And the first video of 2023 will be the tasting of the Belgian Dubble. I promise by next year I'll find out how to pronounce it, and I'll pronounce it properly. But until then guys, have a Merry Christmas, and I'll brew you in the new year. All the best.